man, that you Edomites, you need to go into slavery. All the things that he had done to us, to the black Latinos and Native Americans, because we all gone into slavery. Right now, they call them migrant workers right now. They call so-called Northern Kingdom, so-called Mexicans, and all the other Northern Kingdoms, going out to the field, pulling like bunches of cotton, strawberries just for like pennies. Man. And back then, they put the so-called Negro into slavery. So we never escaped slavery, man. And you Edomites need to judge for that. Get that Revelation 13:10?
All right, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 10. It says, "He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity."
I know that a lot of these New Age Christians like say, "Oh, I only read the New Testament only." They only have the New. Remember one time that these new come to my old high school, right? They only give out the New Testament and powerful songs. This is not New Testament, so you can't avoid it. Read it again real quick.
Revelations 13, verse 10. "He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword."
And those words are faithful and true, man. These Edomites, I don't care if you're your great grandfather, man. Because you're still that man today. Back when your brothers get I was trying to the third and fourth generation. Because you Edomites, they said, "Oh, that wasn't me. I'm like, that was my great grandfather. I would never do that shit." First, you would. Only reason why you say that now because it's not cool no more. Like before, they hate on faggots a lot. It was cool to hate on faggots. They control about it and stuff like that. But now, hey man, it ain't cool no more. And we still hate you guys. That's true, bro. Cool. They got the push up.
Yeah. This is from the book of Exodus, chapter 34, in verse 7. It says, keeping mercy for thousands, forgiving iniquity and transgression and sin, and that will by no means clear the guilty, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children and upon the children's children, unto the third and to the fourth generation.
Because we get reincarnated. When we die, we don't go to they go to heaven or the hell. In fact, when we really break down that once the soul return back to the both sides, talk about Ecclesiastes, I believe.
It says what?
I think that says the soul returns back to the both sides. Because all that heaven and hell, where the hell is Judaism, belief, and all that good, all that stuff, sanctity, virgin, all that's all fake, man. When we die, we turn back to the Most High, we get our judgment, then we come back to live back our judgment on this planet Earth. For example, I don't doubt that these classes that I were took some classes or a judgment on what I did in the past life. You got that?
Ecclesiastes 12. Ecclesiastes 12 and 7. And it says here, let me start at verse 6. Verse 7. So Ecclesiastes 12 and 7, it says, "Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return unto the Most High who gave it." Now,
read that again real quick,
God, Ecclesiastes 12 and 7, it says, "Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return unto the Most High who gave it."
Now, did it say that then if you're evil, a bad man, that person on earth, your soul shall go down to the depths of hell, or if you're a good man, you shall reach into the glory of heaven? Right. No, man, read it again.
God, Ecclesiastes 12 and 7, "Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return unto the Most High who gave it."
The Most High gives our judgment, like, all right, this is what you fucked up, man. Return back to earth. It doesn't go for not just for Israelites, for all man, I think, man. Return back in the third, fourth generation. You say, got me about?
Yeah, this is going into that too. It's Job 3 and 11. And I'll jump down. It says, "Why died I not from the womb? Why died I not from the womb? Why did I not give up the spirit when I came out of the belly?" Jumping down to verse 15, it says, "Oh, with princes that had gold, who filled their houses with silver, or as a hidden untimely burden, that I had not been as an infant, which never saw light. It says, there the wicked cease from troubling, and there the weary be at rest. It says, there the prisoners rest together. They hear not the voice of the oppressor. And that's going in when you die, because all the spirits go back to the Lord. It's all peace.
Job 19:26.
This is Job chapter 19 and 26. It says, I'm going to start at 25. It says, for I know that my Redeemer liveth, and that he shall stand at the latter day upon the earth. And though after my skin worms destroy this body, yet in my flesh shall I see my power, shall I see the Most High.
There you go. This is 2nd Ezra 14 and 35. For after death shall the judgment come, when we shall live again. And then shall the names of the righteous be manifest, and the works of the ungodly shall be declared.
They'll live again. So that just proves that whole, you're going to hell, this and that. Oh, you don't repent right now, your soul's going to hell right now. No, man. No, so there's no such thing as hell, bro. Hell, what is described in the Bible, is a state, a mental state, a physical state. It's like you're going through hell. Your body's your body's aching and scoring, man. Your body's going through hell. Your mind has like mental trauma, man. You can't really focus straight. Seeing visions like that, your actual mind is going through hell. But that whole seven rings of hell, that was created by the Christian church to get more ties from the people, man. Because it's like they're suffering on money, like, man, we need more money. How are we gonna do this? Well, let's tell that hell exists. That if you don't give us money to the church, you're going to hell. That's what it is, bro.
Hey, Con, bro, and if I may say, man, you know, because these Christians, you know, they like to say that Satan, that he rules down in hell, right? You know, but what they don't know is that Satan takes orders from the Most High, man. You know, so he takes orders from Yahweh Shai, man. You know, well, how they say it is that pretty much that he is his own power source, and that he is going to fight against the Lord, man. You know, but Satan takes orders from Yahweh Shai, man. So, hey, bro, it's confusion, man. Hell is a condition. It's not a place. You know, and this place, and hey, bro, best believe that we are in a condition of hell, man. You know,
how stupid that is. That the creation has the same much power as the creator.
Hey, exactly, right? Hey, bro, it never happened.
That makes no sense. So what they do believe that the Most High, the creator of the heavens and all the earth, man, is the one who has as much power as the wicked.
Hey,
right?
Too, and in the book of Sirach, man, hey, bro, the scriptures describe the Lord as being omnipotent, man, and that means to have unlimited power. So who's really going to be able to challenge him, man? You know?
All right, this is the book of Job, chapter 1, verse 6. And it reads, now there was a day when the sons of the Most High came to present themselves before the Lord Yahweh, and Satan came also among them.
Because you was the angel, bro. He's the sons of Yahweh, so he came up. It wasn't a specific thing. Like, oh my God, what the fuck are you doing here? Yeah. Why are you here in heaven?
Hey, verse 7, and it says, and the Lord said unto Satan, whence comest thou?
Were they angry at
Yeah, it's the wind blowing.
Yeah, I got you. They said, are they angry at each other? No, man, because look, he's like, hey, that's a casual question. You're like, hey, where you been? Well, sorry, knew who he was. He's like, hey, where you been, bro? Like, where you been at?
Right. It says, then Satan answered the Lord Yahweh and said, from going to and fro the earth, and from walking up and down in it. And the Lord said unto Satan, hast thou considered my servant Job?
That's not good. Now, did it say that I was in my kingdom in hell, ruling over the wicked or the parents? Like, none of that, man. That just proves that whole hell thing, man. You get that, start by Isaiah 14, verse 1.
This is from the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, and verse 1. And it says, "For Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob." Verse 2, and it says, "And the people shall take them, and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them."
Possess them, bro. Because all these nations, all these other nations, they have offended Israel, bro. They have put in so much captivity. You know, we got the Hamites. They sold the so-called Negroes, the Judites, into slavery, and they had the Ishmaelites build the slave ships, man.
It says, "Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahweh for servants and for handmaids."
Come on. Got the precept picked up?
This is Galatians 6 and 7. His brothers bringing out all the wickedness these other nations came up against Israel and had done unto Israel, man, and going into the captivity, and how Esau, Edom, and these other nations gonna get paid back. Real quick, Galatians 6 and 7, it says, "Be not deceived, the Most High is not mocked, for whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap."
So, hey, if you're a wicked dude, man, you're kind of like, all right, I'm gonna get this dude, get his money, scam out real quick, go fuck his woman, try to be his best friend, all that stuff, bro. Hey, it's just saying in the world. It's saying in the world too. You sow what you reap. What comes around goes around. Right, piece about?
Yeah. So Obadiah 1 and 9, it says, "And thy mighty man, O Teman, shall be dismayed, to the end that every one of the mountain of Esau shall be cut off by slaughter. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. In the day that thou stoodest on the other side, in the day when the strangers carried away captive his forces, and foreigners entered into his gates, and cast lots upon Jerusalem, even thou was as one of them, because thou shouldest not have looked on the day of thy brother, and in the day that he became a stranger, neither shouldest thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction, neither shouldest thou have spoken proudly in the day of his distress. He says, thou shouldest not have entered into the gate of my people in the day of their calamity. Yeah, thou shouldest have not looked on their affliction in the day of their calamity, nor laid hands on their substance in the day of their calamity. Neither shouldest thou have stood in the crossway to cut off those that did escape. Neither shouldest thou have delivered up those of his that did remain in the day of distress. For the day of Yahweh is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return to thy own head.
Right.
And that's what the brother's going into, man. You know, you shouldn't. All the shit that Esau's done when you go into the Trail of Tears, you know, the triangle slave trade, the Arab slave trade, you know, just getting out of Jerusalem during the siege. All that Esau was going ham ever since the kingdom of Babylon, man. Esau's been going ham. So now we're coming into the time where you devils are going to get your just desserts, man. And the Lord is going to dish it out.
Right, bro. All the civilization and Mexico and South America and Central America, they all went there, destroyed them, raped their women. That's why they have a lot lighter skin than I did my ass back then.
Yep.
Because these Edomites, bro, they raped our women, bro.
Yep.
They raped them and forced them to have kids, bro.
Yep.
And that's how like most Mexicans are very light skinned because, hey, being Mexican, a lot of Northern Kingdom have fucked up by this white man.
Yep.
And not just like, oh, only Judah. No, and everyone knows in GMS, every single tribe has been afflicted by this so-called white man, so-called Edomite.
Hey, the scriptures tell you his hatred did tear perpetually, man. This dude he did his job and then some. And that's why the scripture said you should have never even looked on the day of their calamity. Because these devils, the scriptures tell you, he said, raise it, even to the foundation of the earth. So Esau was sitting there like the little fucking caveman he was, doing that whole little jump, raise it, destroy that shit, destroy it, get them niggas over there while we was going down. And the Lord said, hey, you should have just turned the other fucking way, man.
And
You know?
take that plus ultra shit really seriously.
Yep. Plus ultra.
Let's go wickedness and plus ultra.
Hey, man. Pretty much how it is. I don't want to keep going. I'll just go on.
Oh, man, you a
Continuing
clown.
on in the second verse of Isaiah 14, it says, Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. So who's been oppressing Israel, man? So-called white men, you know? Esau, Edom, and these heathen nations too, man. They've all had their part to play in
Who's that for you?
in the oppression of Israel, man. You know,
Give me that part wrong. If I can real quick.
it says, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors.
Now can you read the Titus 1 and 2?
Right, this is Titus 1 verse 2. It says, in hope of eternal life, which the Most High, that cannot lie, promised before the world began.
So the Most High cannot lie. He made it. He showed his cards like, yeah, I can't lie. Not like you wicked as motherfuckers. I can't lie. So that's a promise from the Most High. Eternal life and having our oppressors as captives. That's a promise, and that's gonna happen no matter what, man. No matter if you just, no matter if Edomites and slaves came up here and slaughtered all of us. Hey, they're at the end of the day, they're still gonna be captives. This thing will be still be pushed down, no matter what's gonna happen.
I gotta bring something back. Going back into Judah and Israel being captive together. Jeremiah 50 and 33. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captive held them fast. They refused to let them go.
They refuse to let them go. Even to this day, they refuse to let them go. Remember, I saw on There Beyond Straight, it literally says that when you go to prison, when most of the prison is taken out by the children of Israel, that you're technically now a slave. You're a legal slave. They build desks. Remember, I saw a documentary that 13th Amendment. I brought up that.
Mm-hmm.
They said they build desks, all your Victoria's Secret shit, all that, man. It was built by modern day slaves.
And the whole prison system was set up against you, man. The whole prison system was set up only to lock you up so they could profit off of it, man. Because when they let you go, you so-called blacks, you know, you didn't have jobs. So what did you have to resort to in order to survive? You had to resort to stealing. So they came up with a prison system. If you did steal, you would get locked up. But every bed that was being taken will cost a fit amount of money, man. So they profit off of your ass being locked up. Even now, that's why Michael Jordan even put a lot of profit within the prison system. Because who's the main one getting locked up?
Yeah. And that's 3 strikes rule. If you had 3 minor offenses and 3 strikes and you're out. You're off there for life. Yeah. And that whole prison system, it's unlawful as well. And all of it's mostly just a private business that makes tons and tons of money, and it's giving you the bare minimum. Now, say if you get out, right? Say if you get out of prison, now you got a criminal record. You've been locked up in life. Now those good paying jobs, you can only get them.
Yeah.
So it's a lose-lose situation no matter what.
Because not only now you paying the judge, but now the courts are getting paid, the judges are getting paid, the prosecutor getting paid, the lawyer getting paid. Hey man, they totally set this whole system up against you so-called black and Native Americans.
And one other thing too, on top of that, there was a video going around a couple of months ago where this dude, Crazy Bone, was talking about how the music executives had this meeting, and then you had some Jewish men rap companies, telling them that they was going to, you know, they was putting out an agenda to have them put out only a certain type of music, which is the music that you see today, where they putting out this murder, murder, kill, kill, you know, gangster rap type of fucking music and vibration into our people to feed into that same beast that these brothers is going into, man. You put out that music and you talk that shit, then you got simple ass Jake running out mimicking the shit that they see these rappers doing in real life, and then the motherfuckers going to jail, and they made going to jail fashionable, man, through this fucking music. And that was all these goddamn devils and these sellout ass niggas that get together in a meeting and they go out and they plan this shit, man, and they go out and execute it, and then the blind and the sheep, they follow, man, and it feeds into that prison system.
Hey, like I say, I got two scriptures too. But so when you look at the prison system, what does it say in the Constitution? Slavery shall not be legal except for involuntary incarceration, going into prison sentences. So what? Now they pay them what? I think it's like 15 cents a day or something like that, or 15 cents an hour for their labor. But here it is, they're selling the goods that they're making for all these companies for what? $20 a t-shirt. But it costs them 15 cents. It costs them 10 cents for the material, 15 cents for it to be made. It's involuntary slavery. And these devils do it, what? The scriptures tell you, he framed it deceit by law, basically. You know, so this devil's doing all that. Not only that, the way majority of the South, like that movie Life with what is his name? Eddie Murphy. Yeah, and Martin Lawrence in that movie Life, they show you how they were doing it. Because they was just locking all those Jake up for free labor, because at a certain point in the movie it said, let's go, we got 15 acres of land to clear. Why do they have 15 acres of land to clear? It's because there's cheap labor for the state to be able to get developed. And this is how this devil makes his money, man. It says, by thy traffic and by thy wisdom hast thou gotten riches. His traffic is what? It's trading, right? And this is how he made it happen, man. So this is Revelation 13:9. It says, if any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. And you know, like the brother's going into right now, you devils have a lot to pay for. Because here it is, you led into captivity and you killed with the sword. You know, it would have been just fine if you did it to other nations. But in Isaiah, I think it's 40:5 or 45:5, it tells you that all the nations are is a drop in a bucket. So if you would have done it just to the other nations, the Lord wouldn't fucking give a fuck. The brother just talked about the 3-strike rule, right? Yeah. So the Lord had a 3-strike rule in the scriptures. I believe it's in the book of Amos. He said, for 3 transgressions of Edom, I shall not turn away the punishment thereof, right? That's a 3-strike rule with the Lord. So the Lord is about to get some in, man. This is Jeremiah 30:16. It says, therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them shall go into captivity. And they that spoil thee shall be spoiled, and all that prey upon thee shall I give for a prey. You got it.
Like I said, if you done to the Ammonites, if you done to the Moabites, the Ammonites, you've been up, and of course you know it's all through the Most High. Mm-hmm. But if you just did it to them, bro, you've been all good, man. You could have gone away from slavery 100% scot-free.
Yep.
You know, you just
Right.
Yep.
That's for real. Y'all ask you to put them in slavery.
The Lord would have kicked back and said, hey, do your thing. You're not touching my people, man.
The Lord would have been cheering you on, like, get them fucking gooks.
Right. Hey, them gooks was good workers when they was building the railroad. You should have just took them motherfuckers.
Well, you just had to have...
it was about prophecy, man. It was about prophecy for our people to go through that.
But still, if they did it was scot-free 100%.
We'd be cool, man. We'd be straight.
Now what? Now you got to be put to death, put under our foot. Now you got to have slave owners that have spiritual power. That's how bad you fucked up.
I could just teleport. You can't run the slave owner.
Oh, where you going?
You go 1 feet over the radius.
You gonna have that gun line like they had in life. This here is the gun line.
That gun line, you get shot there, boy.
This is based on what you said. This is Malachi 4:3, and it says, and ye shall tread down the wicked for they shall be ashes under the soles of your feet in the day that I shall do this, saith the Lord of hosts.
Yeah.
Hey, bro. You mess with Israel, the only nation you should not mess with at all. Because, hey, we got a big bro.
Yep.
We're protected. We're the only, and it's truly truly how beautiful it is. We're the only nation that has the power. All the other nations, they're godless. They truly are. They're the most sides and with them. Whatever they do, whatever righteous they do, it doesn't matter. They're not supposed to have it, bro.
What you were saying, this is 1 Chronicles 16:22. It says, saying, touch not mine anointed, and do my prophets no harm.
And what did they do? What did they do? Well, here in 2021, you got brothers going to work every single goddamn day, bro. And what the hell is that?
Yep.
Hey, I got this piece of Con Wilson from the book of Baruch, chapter 3, verse 8. It says, behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments. You know, because, hey man, because we go to work fucking 40 plus hours a week just to get that check, and what, like 80+% of it already gone like that to fucking payments, man. Pay for water, man. You gotta pay for your lights to be on, man. You can't even have basic essentials, you know.
Before you get paid, they get their cut. Before
Exactly.
you get paid, they get their cut ready.
And you get taxed.
Yeah.
So Esau is like, give me your motherfucking money.
Right. Here, bucket, that bucket, and a little bit right here, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
It says, and to be subject to payments according to all the iniquities of our fathers.
Because truly, that's what we're doing, man. And for iniquities of our fathers did, they messed up back then. They went off. Literally, when they got free from Egypt, they back in here, brother. Is that quick? I believe in them. They went building the cattle. They were what? Back when they.
Oh, and they come out when they're in the wilderness?
Yeah. Oh. They said one.
You know where it's at? Talk about
Yeah, I'll find it.
They said once they literally got out of Egypt, man, and it's like, well, you have to come down a while. What we were gonna do?
I got it.
What?
It's Exodus 32 and 2. It says, and Aaron said unto them, break off the golden earrings which are in the ears of your wives and your sons and of your daughters.
Start right from the top.
Start from the 1.
Yeah, buck shot.
It says, Exodus 32 and 1, it says, and when the people saw that Moses delayed to come down out of the mountain.
They said, well, it's been a while. It's been a hot minute. Whatever.
It says, the people gathered themselves together unto Aaron and said unto him, up, make us gods which shall go before us. For as for this Moses, the man that brought us up out of the land of Egypt, we won't not what is become of him.
Well, we don't know where he is, so hey, we're gonna do our own thing again. I know we just got out of slavery and captivity. That's ourselves. We're now all of our home is gone. But now we're going to travel away from that place, bro. We don't know where Moses is, so we're gonna do our own shit.
Yep. It says verse 2, and Aaron said unto them, break off the golden earrings which are in the ears of your wives and your sons and your daughters, and bring them unto me.
You know what? That still shocked me to this day. That Aaron was even involved in something like that. Because Aaron, he was with Moses. All the miracles and things he did with Moses. You would think he would have been like, nah, man, fuck all that. Y'all tripping. I ought to go get Moses. I ought to get Moses shit right now and just throw it at you, motherfuckers. Y'all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? They go, hey, give me that staff. Killed you, motherfuckers, because it's like Aaron, he was with Moses, man. But Aaron, like, shit, these people gonna kill me and fucking.
Yeah.
Our people are impatient as hell, though, man. They said that, well, it's been a while since Moses came back, so we're gonna do our own thing now. And that's one reason why we're back in captivity to this day, man.
Yep.
Because our people cannot wait just a little bit longer.
Yep.
So, hey, bro, you're in captivity, but it's awful, man. Because our captors are what's up white man. Soon they're gonna go in captivity. Soon then we believe, man. Not gonna be 10,000 years from now, or maybe sometime in the future. Maybe we got some laws regulated through the legal system. Try to do the legal way. Nothing like that, man.
Our people, a lot of people came out of Egypt. You know, they was even like, have you brought us out from the land of Egypt only so we could be slain by the Philistines? Mm-hmm. You know, they was like, should we just, practically go back into the land of Egypt? Our people had no faith, and all the events that took place, from the plagues, the Most High bringing our people out from the land of Egypt, and our people were still just that stupid, man. You know, you wonder why, man, the Most High really had to do in our people and put us in the position we in today, because our people just destroyed, man.
Okay. They couldn't wait that much. They can wait back then. They can't wait now.
Niggas need everything right there like a microwave.
Yep.
They got little cheese hot ready.
Ready.
I need
Pull up to a drive-through.
You said I need my miracle right here, right now.
I need my miracle right now. Like a Christian, right?
I
I need my miracle right now, Lord. I need this money to pay my rent. I need it now, Lord.
But even then, but even then, even when Yahweh was on the scene, bro, they performed all these miracles that couldn't be written down the whole world. They still don't believe him, bro. Our people just so stiff-necked to the ways. Christ on an old Jake, any old Jake, bro. In our tribe, it's like, hey man, that Jesus Christ, that that has still that Virgin Mary, that's all wrong. Like, nah, that ain't it. I'm gonna pray to the statue real quick. I've been doing it for 25 plus years. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Like, you get that yet?
You don't want the one that said, what if something I believe?
Hey, because the scriptures tell you that
Okay.
when we came out, man, we still had that stony heart. So what? We're trying to get that fleshly heart, but within that, Esau, the other nations, man, they put their hands on us. So what? Now the judgment's going to come back, because here it is. This was an internal matter of us fucking up. Yeah, the Lord got external forces to correct us, but at the end of the day, this devil chose himself, and he was chosen by the Lord, but the extent of which he did his thing, he chose that route, man. All the other nations, man, they beat us down. They let us keep our name. They let us know we were Israel. But Esau got in power. He's like, nope, you're not going to know you're Israel. You know what? I'm going to telling you every day to the Lord, eat this pork.